Tell them it wasn't easy. When they look back and see 125 wins, tell them we never took a single one for granted. Teach them about our passion and our patience. If they ask who was our star, give them 25 names. And if you forget our names, just tell them we were Yankees. And in the season of our lives, we became a team. A team that made people believe that baseball could be magic. And men could be perfect.
Swung on, he's gonna get it, popped up to right field, O'Neill near the line, he makes the catch! David Wells has pitched a perfect game!
Bernie Williams coming, still coming, he lunges, and he makes a great catch!
Swung on and driven to deep center, that ball's high, it is far, it is gone! He hit a grand slam home run! There it goes, deep right, a 3-run home run, and the Yankees take a 7-5 lead.
And slowly to third, charging is Roche's bare hand, fires, got him! Oh, what a play!
Long drive, way back, at the wall, God! History of Yankee Stadium on the season's last day!
In nearly a century of Yankee baseball, there had never been a year like 1998. But their greatest challenge still lay ahead. And the World Series crown they treasured was still 11 wins away. On the strength of their record-setting regular season, the Yankees would open the postseason as the hunted. Their hunters would be the slugging Texas Rangers. The other American League series pitted the confident Boston Red Sox against the defending American League champions, the resilient Cleveland Indians. In the National League, the Atlanta Braves had won 106 games, but they would have to contend with the remarkable Sammy Sosa and his Chicago Cubs, while the feared Houston Astros would meet the overlooked San Diego Padres. The hunt had begun.
Well set. The runners go, the 3-2. Swung on and missed. He struck him out on a high breaking pitch.
Brown, the kick, the pitch on the way. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. Strikeout number 16 for Kevin Brown.
3 balls, 2 strikes. Runners go. A deep right, on its way. Grand slam for Fresco. Vaughn to right field. Back it goes. Back. Good! Home run number 2 in the game for Vaughn.
The set, the pitch, and a swing and a long drive. Away, back, gone. David Justice makes it 6-2 tie.
And now Spencer drops this one on Helling, deep left center and gone. Unbelievable. And Spencer continues his Roy Hobbs or Shoeless Joe.
There it is. Gutierrez scores. The Astros have won the game they had to win.
Hammered down the left field line. Fair ball, Braves win. They lead 2 games to none.
Swan and drill, deep left field. That ball is gone. A grand slam, Eddie Perez against the wind, and the Braves have blown it wide open.
A swing and a long drive to right center. Nixon back on the track at the wall. Leaps up and gone to the Boston bullpen.
Untouchable. Leyritz, high and deep to left field.
deep to left field. Let's see if he got enough. See ya! Home run, Shane Spencer. The dream continues. Oh, how do you explain Shane Spencer? And really, who wants to?
Line to left, that'll be sinking, a base hit. Justice up with it, trying to score. Valentin, front of the plate, in time, and the Cleveland Indians are headed to New York. Oh, about that! Fly ball, deep right field, drifting back, Derek Bell, that ball is gone. And the Padres will march to Atlanta.
While the San Diego Padres, Atlanta Braves, and Cleveland Indians were joyously savoring their division series victories, for the New York Yankees, the celebration had turned bittersweet.
We just wanted to send a message to Darryl that we're all behind him and his family, and we're pulling for him. We know you're strong enough to get through this, and we're behind you.
During their series against Texas, the Yankees learned that Darryl Strawberry, one of their emotional leaders, had been diagnosed with cancer.
Being a part of this Yankee ball club, being able to, be on a team with such great success that we've had this season, and then you reach this point where you get to the playoffs, you're not able to be a part of it because of an illness and that, like I said, I really have no control over, and all I can do is, try to be strong and do the best that I can.
As Darryl's wife, Cherise, threw out the ceremonial first pitch, the Yankees would begin the American League Championship Series with heavy hearts, but also vengeful ones. The Cleveland Indians had eliminated them from the 1997 playoffs, and their Game 1 starting pitcher, Jarrett Wright, had claimed 2 of Cleveland's 3 victories. The Yankees were eager to right a wrong that had been simmering within them all year.
Here's Knobloch. A line drive toward right center field that falls for a hit. Not going. Line drive by Vizquel for a base hit.
There go the runners. Pitch is swung on in line. There's a base hit right field. Knobloch scores. On to third goes Jeter. And the Yankees take a 1-0 lead. Right at the belt. Deal. Swung on. Bang! Base hit. Center field. Jeter scores. And the Yankees take a 2-0 lead.
Line drive, base hit. Posada comes through, and it's 4-0.
The Yankees' 5-0 first inning lead was in good hands with lefty ace David Wells.
Hit toward the hole, Jeter backhands from the outfield grass. Got him! Man, what a play!
What a throw from the outfield grass. Wells waits for Jeter to bang fist.
My hat goes off to Derek. He made one of the best plays I've seen in that situation. For that to happen, it's very emotional at times when you're out there. When you see those kind of plays, it gets you so pumped up. You don't know what to do, man. You're just ready to go.
And with 20-game winner David Cone on the mound in the second game, the Yankees were expected to go to Cleveland with a 2-game lead. But a David Justice home run seemed to shatter New York's aura of invincibility.
And the Yankees are behind for the first time in this postseason.
New York would get a run of their own, but no more. And as the game moved to extra innings, the Yankees would squander several scoring opportunities. And then, in the 11th inning, they would squander the game.
Fryman squares to Bunt and gets it down nicely. Martinez with the flip to first, safe. Now the Yankees are going to contend as the ball rolls away, and Wilson's being waved home. He stumbles. They may have a play on him. He slides in safely. The Yankees are going to contend that Fryman was in the baseline.
But that was a very poor play to let that ball roll down there while you wait for an umpire to make a decision. You can't let the ball roll 10 feet down the right field line and no one go pick it up.
In one bizarre play, the Indians had taken the second game and the momentum. When they came home to Cleveland, they would take control of the series.
This ball is running into right center field. On the run is Bernie Williams. He's a spectator, though. This one's gone.
Here's the pitch to Tomei. The pitch is swung on, drilled deep to right field. O'Neill back on the track, at the wall. See ya! and the Indians now lead 5-1. And the Yankees are in trouble here in Game 3.
As the Yankees helplessly watched a barrage of Indian home runs vanish into the Cleveland night, it was clear that a season that was destined for greatness was suddenly in peril.
The Yankees have never had serious pressure put on them all year. It might be about to happen here tonight.
Joe, your team has not been behind since April 21st. How do you think that they'll react?
Well, we've bounced back many times before. So I guess now that we're down 2-1, we're not the favorites anymore. We'll see what happens.
While the Yankees were feeling the heat in the ALCS, the Atlanta Braves already had their feet to the fire. Facing the San Diego Padres in the NLCS, the Braves were in an autumn swoon, headed for an early fall.
Hey, he's going to throw it. You're going to stand there. He's going to throw a fastball right there. You're just going to hit it right back at him somewhere. Hard. Real swing.
Caminetti waiting for the drive. Center field. Pretty well hit. Way back through the wall, out the wall. That ball is out of here. Oh, Doctor! Padres take a 3-2 lead here in the 10th.
Ken Caminiti's game-winning homer in the opener would set the tone for the series. The Padres surged with confidence, and the Braves came unnerved.
Backhand pass to the dive of Lockhart. That's going to score a run. Charging Jones. Here comes the throw. Here comes Gomez. Head first slide. He scores.
And I can give you an old doctor for that one. 2-ball, 2-strike pitch coming up. Plesko waiting, and strike 3 called, and the ball game is over.
An 11-strikeout night for Kevin Brown, and the Padres have just swept the first 2 games of this LCS here in Atlanta.
Here's the pitch coming up. Drive left field, another base hit. Racing around his waist, up with it is Vanderwall. Throw to the plate, and they got him, and what a play! Man, you can hang a star on that, baby!
Atlanta Braves thought they would roll right through the Padres and get to the World Series for the 5th time in the 90s. They have hit a wall here in San Diego with this Padres team.
After stunning the Braves in the first 3 games, the Padres looked to knock them out in front of their boisterous fans. But they would drop the 4th game, and clinging to a narrow lead late in the 5th game, they would call on their #1 starter, Kevin Brown, to come in from the bullpen to finish off the Braves.
Driven into deep right field, at the track, at the wall, a 3-run home run, Michael Tucker, and the Atlanta Braves take a 5-4 8th-inning lead.
Michael Tucker's dramatic home run brought the series back to Atlanta. The Padres had lost with their best, and with the pressure on them mounting, they looked to Sterling Hitchcock to bail them out in Game 6. Hitchcock was up to the challenge. In his 2 previous postseason starts, he had beaten former Cy Young Award winners Randy Johnson and Greg Maddux. Now he would take on a 3rd, Tom Glavine.
3-2 pitch. Got it. Looking to end the inning. Ball and 2 strikes. Joyner strikes out. 2 gone.
Like gunfighters, Hitchcock and Glavine dueled for 5 scoreless innings. Then in the 6th, Glavine blinked.
Glavine's 3-2 pitch, runner going, slow ground ball, slowly charging Chipper Jones, bare hand grab, great throw, but the run scores. Coming on to score is Greg Vaughn. The Padres have broken out of a scoreless tie. The 1-2 pitch on the way, ground ball up the middle's got a chance, it's a base hit. Here comes Cammy, they'll never get him. It is 2-0 San Diego.
San Diego's 5-run rally would finish off Atlanta.
Left field, that's got a chance, and coming on off the glove of Batista. The Padres have broken them open here in Game 6 in Atlanta.
A 5-0 shutout win put the Padres back in the Fall Classic for the first time since 1984.
And the Padres drape the National League flag around their shoulders for 1998. The whole doctor.
If the San Diego Padres' journey to the World Series was a joyride, then the Yankees' trip was an odyssey, burdened by their own expectations. The Yankees began Game 4 against Cleveland trailing 2-1 in the series, but all season long they had manufactured a hero whenever they needed one. For the biggest game of the year, manager Joe Torre handed the ball to rookie pitcher Orlando Hernandez, known as El Duque, the charismatic Cuban refugee who came to the Yankees shrouded in mystery. El Duque had escaped Cuba by raft 10 months earlier. Now, he would try to help keep the Yankees season afloat in Cleveland.
Up steps O'Neill with 2 down and the bases empty.
Swung on and hit high in the air to right. That ball is high. It is far. It is gone. Paul O'Neill homers, and the Yankees in the first inning take a 1-0 lead.
Paul O'Neill staked him to the slimmest of leads. Now it was time for El Duque to make it stand up. With 2 outs and the slugger Jim Thome up, he was in a first-inning jam.
So Vizquel from second and Ramirez from first will be running on the pitch. Here it comes. And a long drive to right. O'Neill back to the wall with just enough room.
The Indians narrowly missed getting to El Duque, and that was as close as they would come.
Swung and a miss, he struck him out.
With every batter he retired, El Duque breathed new life into his teammates.
In the first must game they've had all year, the Yankees came through swimmingly, mostly because of El Duque Orlando Hernandez.
Uplifted by El Duque and spurred on by the free-spirited David Wells in Game 5, the Yankees returned to championship form.
Pitch. Swung on, hit high in the air to deep right. Ramirez back, on the track, at the wall. That ball is gone! The pitch is grounded up the middle. Knobloch feeds Jeter 1 on to first. Double play! Oh, what a big play by the Yankees!
By defeating the Indians 5-3, the Yankees were coming home to claim the pennant.
Big game in Yankee Stadium, sellout crowd, chance to go to the World Series. I just hope we see the horses at the end of the game, circling the field.
Swung on and hit high in the air to center. It is high, it is far, it is gone! A 3-run home run!
And the pitch to Jeter. Swung on and driven out toward right center field deep. Throwing back Ramirez, still back at the track, and it's up against the wall. It falls untouched. 1 run scores. Here's Girardi. He'll score.
Hit on the ground to third. Backhanded by Brocious to his feet. Oh, what a play by Brocious! Is dribbled on the ground back to Rivera. He fields, goes to first in time. Ball game over. American League Championship Series over. Yankees win. The Yankees win. The New York Yankees take another step to their eventual goal as they defeat the Cleveland Indians 4-2.
The spirits that haunt baseball's most hallowed ground seem to come alive in October. Yankee Stadium first-timers like the Padres' Tony Gwynn can be daunted by the ghosts of Ruth, Gehrig, and Mantle if they're not already in awe of the present-day Yankees themselves.
I just want to tell you congratulations. What y'all have done this year, it's just been a tremendous year. To win that many games, that's hard to believe that one team could do what y'all did.
You're getting fat, old, and ugly. You can't get much uglier, but we get fatter.
That's exactly right. Joe, how you doing? Congratulations.
Congratulations to you guys.
Thank you. Mi pana.
Wally, how you doing, Wally?
Bien.
Okay.
¿Y tú?
Bien, gracias a Dios. How?
Enjoy yourself, man. We both will. Okay. We're here. I just got here. That's the toughest part. You got us tough.
I got news for you, man. You're sweating every game, every
playoffs. Unbelievable.
When you get here, it's almost like a relief.
After the great baseball renaissance of 1998, the stakes at the Fall Classic seemed higher than ever. And if the Padres were going to get the jump on the Yankees, they would have to go through the toughest big-game pitcher in the American League.
Ferris is running as Gwynn pokes a base hit into left field. Ferris will stop as Leday came up ready to throw. A walk, a single, and the Padres have something working in the first.
Look at Tony Gwynn. He just serves one through the shortstop position that was vacated by Derek Jeter. How many times have National League pitchers seen that?
After getting Greg Vaughn to hit into a double play, Wells needed one out to escape from the top of the first.
It'll be a 1-2, and the pitch. He struck him out swinging. So Wells works in and out of trouble.
Wells dodged a bullet early. The Padres' Kevin Brown wasn't so lucky.
Next pitch on the way. Davis hits Brown. Harem's off his knee. He'll get a base hit on that one. That was a shot up the middle. I don't know where it got Brown. And Brown tells the trainer, God, has to get out of here. I'm fine.
4 batters later, the situation cried out for Darryl Strawberry. Instead, the moment belonged to the man who replaced Darryl on the roster.
Ricky Leday, of all people, getting the start here in Game 1 of the 1998 World Series for a team that won 114 games.
Before the game, around the batting cage, he thanked me for putting him in the lineup. I said, don't thank me. I said, you're the one that has the ability. You're on this roster, and go out there and do the best you can, have some fun. You know, our left field situation, we weren't getting a lot of offense since Spencer stopped hitting home runs. So I put him out there. I mean, that's how smart I am. I put one of the hitting stars of the game in left field and batted him 9th.
The 3-2, swung on in line down the right field line. It is a base hit. One hop off the wall. Davis scores. Martinez scores. Posada is held at third. It's a double down the right field line. And 2 RBIs for rookie Ricky Leday. And the Yankees take a 2-0 lead.
In the top of the third, Wells faced the Padres' 50 home run hitter Greg Vaughn with 2 outs and 1 on.
Wells holds the set. And now the 0-2. Swung on, hit in the air to deep right center field. That ball is high. It is far. It is gone. A 2-run home run to deep right center field by Vaughn. And the ball game is tied at 2.
If the Padres had spotted something about Wells they could handle, they knew Gwynn wouldn't miss it.
He's going to go up top.
Set to Tony, fastball high, deep right field, toward the right field foul ball, that's fair, it's gone, and it is going and gone. Home run, Anthony Keith Gwynn, 4-2 Padres.
I challenge me, flat out. I'm not going to try to trick you. You know, I'll basically tell you what's coming. You know, you have to tip your cap when they hit the pitch that you throw. You know, I don't want them back. You know, I just wish they wouldn't hit them that far.
Wells deals. Vaughn swings. There it goes to deep left. It is high. It is far. It is gone. A home run for Vaughn. And San Diego now takes a commanding 5-2 lead.
The 3-run deficit was the biggest hole the Yankees had been in all season with David Wells on the mound. And despite the bruised shin and a reported case of the flu, Padres ace Kevin Brown was in all his intimidating glory.
Brown with a 1-2 pitch. Swing and a miss, strike 3. Goodness gracious.
By the 6th inning, the Padres themselves had become the scariest thing in the Bronx on this October night. Having already defeated 200-win teams in the playoffs, they had the look of the executioner, ready for victim number 3.
The Yankees have had 50 come-from-behind wins. That's the most in the American League, but they better hurry up.
In the bottom of the 7th, the Yankees came back to life.
1-0. Swung on line drive. Base hit over the leaping try of Barris into right field. And Posada is on with a 1-out single.
The youngsters at the bottom of the order led the way. A single by Jorge Posada and a 1-out walk to Leday brought Kevin Brown's night to a sudden end.
And outside, ball 4. Dave Stewart, paging Dave Stewart. Here comes, oh, not Dave Stewart.
Replacing the Padres' ace with suspect middle relief was like giving the Yankees a second chance to win Game 1. And a second chance was just what the Yankees' Chuck Knobloch was looking for.
What an opportunity for Chuck Knobloch to endear himself to these Yankee fans. Redemption! Redemption, Chucky, redemption!
And the 2-0. Swung on and drilled deep to left. Did he get enough? Going back at the wall. He leaps. See ya! Home run, Chuck Knobloch. And the Yankees have tied the game at 5. Oh, all is forgiven by the New York fans as Knobloch goes deep. A huge 3-run home run. And the stadium's up for grabs.
Derek Jeter followed with a hit, and the Yankees loaded the bases for their struggling slugger, Tino Martinez.
And now Tino Martinez, another Yankee player who has a chance to erase a lot of bad memories in the postseason.
This could be another cleansing at bat. It was for Knobloch earlier in the inning. Langston leads in, goes from the stretch, sets. And the 3-2. Swung on a drill deep to right. There it goes. That ball is gone. A grand slam into the upper deck for Tino Martinez. And the Yankees lead 9-5. 7 runs in the 7th inning in the first game of the best-of-7 World Series. Oh, what a home run for Tino Martinez.
We've had some tough times, and we've been trying to pump each other up, you know, the past few weeks, trying to be encouraging and supportive to each other. So it was really special that, you know, we could both come through in one inning like that.
Tino, you knew something good was going to happen. I mean, he was just so due, and he wanted it so bad. And it was almost like we were getting on the step already because we knew he was going to do something.
What a storied 7th inning. A 3-run home run for Knobloch. A grand slam for Tino.
I mean, if we don't go back, that's the way I'll remember Yankee Stadium, watching that grand slam go out of there and just watching the people go crazy. That's what I'll remember about the 1998 World Series.
After the tension of the series opener, individual redemption had lifted the pressure off the team for Game 2. And on the mound, with the calm of a man whose dreams had already come true, stood El Duque, who had left any sense of fear a world away.
I'm not afraid of anything they can do against me. That's the only thing they can do. They can hit it or not hit it.
2 on, 2 out. It'll be a 1-0 to Joyner. And the pitch is swung on, hit in the air to deep right. O'Neill back on the track at the wall, leaps, and he makes a catch. Oh, what a catch by O'Neill.
If he doesn't make that play, then momentum's on our side. But, I mean, he made it look easy. Or I was on second base at the time, so I didn't see it until I saw the replay. But you watch him on the replay, he knew exactly where he was. He knew exactly what he had to do, and he went up and he caught the ball.
Great play by Paul O'Neill. Banged into the walls, he caught it and pulled it down. A sparkling play to rob the Padres of at least 1 run, maybe more.
So when he came back and, you know, he's against the wall and he made the catch and he comes down with the ball, you know, it's just like, yes, you know, you feel yourself kind of pumping your fists a little bit, saying, okay, now we're in the dugout and we have our chance to get on the board first.
I could tell when I got back in the dugout that Duque came up to me, and I don't really know what he said, but, you know, he was happy.
In the bottom of the first, Padres catcher Greg Myers, starting behind the plate for the first time in a month, tried to shake off the rust. The Yankees smelled blood, and after Chuck Knobloch worked a leadoff walk, New York went right for the jugular.
Let's put him pressing this guy behind the play, okay? So anytime, if you get a good lead, just take off. Let's put him pressure early in the game, okay?
There goes Knobloch. Pitch cut on a miss. And Myers' throw is a terrible throw, and Knobloch's healed.
The Yankees were the aggressors, and the Padres were back on their heels.
Ground ball to third, backhanded by Caminiti. Long toss across the diamond, high over the head of Joyner.
Rounding third is Knobloch. He will score. And the Yankees take a 1-0 lead. And the 1-0. Swung on and grounded up the middle and through to center field, a base hit. Swung on and ripped. It is a base hit.
Two miscues have given rise to a two-out rally.
If we can get an extra out somehow, whether it's an error or, you know, something else happen out there, catch a break, we've been able to take advantage of those and put some runs on the board when that happens.
Base hit between third and short to left field. Davis scores. Holding at second is Tino. It's a base hit and an RBI for Brocious, and the Yankees take a 3-0 lead.
In the next inning, Ricky Leday ignited another barrage of Yankee base hits.
Leday, another hit through the right side, and that's how we start the bottom of the second.
I'll say one thing about the Yankees. They have found holes wherever they have hit the ball.
The pitch bounced up the middle and fielded. No, it goes past Ferris to center field, base hit. It's a ribby single for Jeter, and the Yankees take a 4-0 lead.
And Andy Ashby has thrown a lot of pitches through less than 2 innings.
And drilled to deep right center field. It is high, it is far, it is gone! Burn, baby, burn! And the Yankees have taken a 6-0 lead.
Ernie Williams' first home run of the postseason had the Yankees in command, and Tino Martinez opened the third with his third straight hit.
It'll be a 1-2. Hit on the ground in the middle. It's another base hit for the Yankees to center field. Yankees are wearing Ashby out. Most of them ground singles.
Then it was the Yankees' number 9 hitter, with his 4th hit in 5 World Series trips.
Leday on his way to second base. It is now 7-0 New York. And Ricky Leday, they can't get him out.
Every Yankee starter would get a hit and either score or drive in a run, as the Yankees' offensive balance tipped the scales of the series in New York's favor.
Right then, we had gotten into the bullpen early in the game. You know, when you're starting pitchers mowing them down and you continually to tack on runs, game's over.
He had a good fastball that day, good changeup, and I mean kept the hitters off balance. But after that, we got some runs after, and you know he kind of relaxed a little bit and enjoyed the moment even more.
After Joyner's deep drive in the first, El Duque wouldn't let another runner reach scoring position until the Yankees had a 7-0 lead. Technically, he was a major league rookie, but in the World Series, El Duque was clearly a world-class master.
Boy, is that a slow arm? By a slow arm, it's a compliment, really. It's a guy who, it looks like his arm is coming through at about 50 miles an hour and the ball's jumping out at 90. And they're very deceptive, guys with slow arms like that. There's no effort into it, and he just snaps it right at the end. He's gonna bust him right here.
Not much of a swing from Vaughn. He was fooled.
He was ahead of the hitters. That was the main thing. And you know, he had a good changeup that day too. And he came in on lefties, went away on lefties too. Came in on righties, dropped down on righties. I mean, it was a lot of fun to catch him because he was on.
El Duque's catcher got into the fun at bat as well, with 1 man on in the 5th.
Swung on and drilled deep to right center. That could go. See ya. Home run, Jorge Posada.
I got out there and I said, I'm going to try to hit the ball hard. And, you know, I got it up in the air and the ball went out.
He has so much power. What a shot. A 2-run Posada home run.
When I'm sitting on the bench, that's the most, you know, I was thinking, I said, I hit a home run in the World Series.
Jeff Nelson came on to close out the 9-3 victory.
Strike 3 is called inside corner. Ball game over. Yankees win. The Yankees win.
For El Duque, who had risked his very life for the opportunity to pitch in a game like this, it was the sweetest win of all.
I was very happy that our team had won the first 2 games of the World Series. It's 2 steps less than we have to take. I showed Jose the ball, and he said he was going to throw it into the stands. I told him if he did, then I would throw him into the stands.
In San Diego, the record crowds were back. Would the Padres find their winning ways waiting for them too?
On their feet, waving their towels. Oh boy, what a sight. Win or lose, this has been one of the great experiences in the history of San Diego sports.
NLCS MVP Sterling Hitchcock benefited early from all the support surrounding the field and on it.
Coming on. Coming in, Finley. Oh, got it! He got it! Oh, Doctor! You can hang a star on that one. He juggled the ball twice and held on. Woo-hoo! Off to a great start.
Steve Finley kept Hitchcock out of trouble in both the first and second innings.
Drive center field. Finley going back, way back. Near the wall. That's the ball. He got it! Oh, you can hang another star on that, baby! But they were two huge plays early in the game where, you know, momentum was still out there to be had. And if he doesn't make those plays, maybe the Yankees get it.
Hitchcock gained confidence, striking out 5 in the first 5 innings. But New York had solid defense and pitching of its own.
And the 3-2. Breaking ball struck him out swinging.
The 4th straight former Cy Young winner to face Hitchcock in the postseason was David Cone. And through 5 hitless innings, he and Hitchcock dueled to a standoff.
Strike 3 is called. Gomez left before the signal by Dale Scout.
Strike 1, 3 call. He got him swinging in the 3rd and looking here in the 5th.
In the top of the 6th, Cone looked to engineer the game's first breakthrough himself.
Swung on and blooped to left field. That's going to fall in for a base hit. How about that? Right in front of Vaughn, who plays it on a hop, and he fires it into Gomez.
You know, David Cone knows what he's doing, and he is an athlete, but I don't think the Yankees are happy about him running the bases. It doesn't help Cone's pitching performance. He may have to run and slide, especially if Knobloch is bunting.
He does bunt down the 3rd baseline. A beauty, barehanded by Caminiti. High throw, and it pulls Joyner off the bag. Everybody is safe, and Sterles, you were right. The 0-1. Swung on, ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. Rounding 3rd is Cone. Do they send him? No, Willie Randolph holds him. And the throw from Finley comes all the way in, slightly up the 3rd baseline.
I thought I was running pretty good, and then I saw the highlight, and that was ugly. I am slow. I was running like a duck.
Which pitcher would run out of gas first?
So bases loaded, 1 out. And here is the first great chance for the Yankees. Here is Bernie Williams up.
The 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss. Struck 3.
Just when it looked like Hitchcock might wilt, he turned the energy up and turned the Yankees away again.
Give him credit. He's pitching with a lot of heart right now. He's giving it everything he's got.
Bases loaded, 2 out, no score, top of the 6th. In game 3. The 0-1 pitch. Popped him up. Now you'll hear it because Kilbeel's waiting and calling and catching. What a job by Sterling Hitchcock. The MVP of the National League Championship Series is coming up big again in the World Series. The Yankees leave the bases loaded in the 6th inning. Sterling Hitchcock, we salute you. He has been simply amazing.
In the bottom of the 6th, Hitchcock pulled out yet another surprise.
Line shot right center field. How about that? Base hit. Earlier for David Cone, now for Hitchcock. Okay, I've seen it all.
Going right to the mound from 3rd base, you know, it was a little deflating, and I tried to get myself back up, and I kind of took the pitcher for granted leading off the inning. I thought that might be an easy out, and I can take a break here, and next thing you know, 1st and 2nd, nobody out.
With 2 men on, Cone faced Tony Gwynn with 65,000 voices ready to raise the roof.
Cone delivering. No, for Martinez. That's a base hit. They're going to bring home Sterling Hitchcock. The throw is going way up the line. 1-0 Padres.
the ball got away. It goes in the dugout, and here comes Gilville. He will score. 2-0 Padres, and they'll send Tony Gwynn to third. How about that? Oh, they're going crazy.
I think the thing that really kind of set the table for all of this is that in the sixth, Coney led off with a base hit, and so he's on the bases. Even though we wiggled out of the inning without giving up a run, Hitch starts off the bottom of the sixth with a base hit, and then he has to run the bases.
Just like in the opener, the Padres had a 3-run lead after 6. And once again, they would send a weary starter out to pitch the 7th.
I don't know if running the bases or, just being out there was a factor, but, I know Brocious had a heck of an at-bat coming into the top of the 7th.
And the 3-2. Swung on a drill deep to left field. Going back is Vaughn. Still back, on the track, at the wall, looking up. See ya! A home run for Scott Brocious, who is having a blistering World Series, and the Yankees have closed to within 3-1. Oh, did he hit that ball?
Having given up 3 runs in the 6th inning, I thought that was a huge momentum swing in the game, and then Scotty comes up, bang, it's 3-1. And all of a sudden on the bench, we kind of rose up and said, hey, we can get back in this thing.
Swung on a line deep to left center field, giving Chase Finley on the run. He will not get there. One hop up against the wall. Spencer motoring in the second, and he's got himself a double.
For the 4th straight game, Hitchcock had outdueled a Cy Young winner, and the Padres' relief had made his lead hold up in each of the previous 3.
Swung on and grounded softly to third base. That'll score a run. Under the glove of Caminiti, and then bobbled by Gomez. Everybody is safe, and the Yankees have cut it to 3-2.
With 1 out and the tying run at second, Derek Jeter stepped to the plate.
Georgia comes set, breaking ball, line shot. Gomez not bobbling and hangs on. Goes to second base. Oh my goodness. What a play.
It was a great escape, but there was a sense that the Padres had let the momentum slip through their fingers. Left fielder Shane Spencer and the Yankees grabbed it by the throat.
Here's the throw. Here's the play. He's out.
All season long, the Yankees had played as if the opportunity to win every ball game would come if they just waited long enough. After Paul O'Neill led off the 8th with a walk, they sensed the moment coming.
So it looks like we're going to see the great closer, the best closer in the National League, Trevor Hoffman, here in the 8th.
Actually, it was kind of neat to see him come in the game with the AC/DC going and the fans. I mean, I was on first base at the time, and I was like, this is kind of cool.
We're staring at them getting back in the series 2-1. They've got Kevin Brown going again. We hadn't seen Hoffman before. It's such a great year he's had, so much said and written about him. We were anxious to see him, but we were kind of leery, too, because he's got great numbers, great stuff, and we didn't really know what to expect.
Bernie Williams, the league's leading hitter at the plate. Fans going bananas here. Drive right field, high in the air. Gwynn going back. That's got some distance. Taking him right to the wall, in front of the wall, and he's got it for the out. Woo!
With a loud out and a walk, Trevor Hoffman danced around the heart of the order. But heart was something the Yankees had, 1 through 9. Scott Brocious worked Hoffman deep into the count, waiting for his pitch, waiting for his moment.
At second base, Paul O'Neill, the tying run. At first base, Tino Martinez, the go-ahead run. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 1 away. 10th moment of the ball game.
Swung on and hit in the air to deep center. Finley back, away back, on the track, at the wall. Gone! A 3-run home run for Scott Brocious. Scott Brocious might well be the MVP of the World Series. He hit a 3-run home run over the dead center field wall. And the Yankees take a 5-3 lead. Scott Brocious has been unbelievable.
It really struck me when I saw the emotion on his face. I mean, how could you not be pumped in the World Series in this type of situation? But that's one of the great performances in World Series history and Yankee World Series history.
Mariano Rivera made sure it was the last great moment of the night by getting the final 5 outs.
It'll be a 1-2 pitch.
Struck him out swinging. Ball game over. Yankees win. Yankees win.
Game 3 took its rightful place among the greatest wins of baseball's greatest franchise. For the Padres, it was getting hard not to get caught up in the sweep of history. Mark McGwire's presence added to the emotions surrounding Game 4, a bittersweet mix of wonderful memories of 1998 and the melancholy sense that baseball's greatest season could be coming to an end.
Yeah, I want to win like everybody else, but sometimes, like right now, I got to sit here and say, hey, that's a hell of a club over there we're playing. But by no means am I writing us off, because I'm not. I just refuse to put the crown on their head until they win 4 games.
While the Padres' belief in themselves would be tested, so too would the faith of Yankee pitcher Andy Pettitte. The stalwart of their World Championship staff in 1996 had struggled in 1998, coping with worries about his ailing father back home.
I know his father gave him a lot of encouragement to go out there and pitch, and Yandy's got a lot of guts. The team has a lot of confidence in him.
Back in '96, he had led the Yankees to a pressure-packed shutout victory in the World Series. The pressure was on again, and so was Andy Pettitte.
Caminetti curveball, got him again. Tried to check his swing, fell down, jammed him inside, and struck him out.
He's good. He's not throwing strikes. Everything is down, down, down. It's always going to throw, down and away.
And Pettitte got more than emotional support from his teammates.
Jeter fields, off balance throw and a hop in time. What a play invented by Derek Jeter.
Let's give Jeter and the Yankees credit. They can play this game.
He was headed toward right center. He twisted his body and threw on a hop, and it skipped into Tino's glove. The play of the game for Derek Jeter.
Some guys just seem to have the magic. But even a home run king would have been glad to sit this one out the way Pettitte was mowing down the Padres.
Warrior out there.
Pressure cooker in the World Series, and Pettitte is pitching brilliantly. I know there's a guy in a hospital in Houston who's pretty happy.
Meanwhile, the Padres had their ace Kevin Brown on the hill. And Brown was looking more like the pitcher who struck out 16 Astros in the playoffs than the one who couldn't get out of the 7th in Game 1 against the Yankees.
The 3-2 is on the way. Swing and a miss, strike 3. Ain't he something?
After 5 scoreless innings, the Yankees looked for a break in the 6th.
The 1-1. Swung on and chopped high to shortstop. Charging Gomez on the short hop field. Fires. Not in time. Pitch to O'Neill and swung on a line down the right field line. That's a base hit. It's going to go to the wall. Playing the carom is Tony Gwynn. Hustling to third is Derek Jeter to hold him right there.
Once again, here come the Yankees, which means more and more pitches, more and more threats against Kevin Brown.
Bernie Williams will get his chance here to put the Yankees out in front here in the 6th inning. Back to Brown, an eternity as he waits for it, throws to first for the out. The run scores, and the Yankees take a 1-0 lead.
On a ball that traveled less than 60 feet, the Yankees moved themselves into a position to win, and the game remained a matter of inches.
Tino Martinez has to wait. Win a safe. 1-0 New York here in the 6th inning. With a shortstop, Jeter against the high hop.
Derek Jeter had boldly gone for the lead runner to keep the double play in order. A little decision that would make a big difference in the game.
Here's Ken Caminetti. He is 0 for 2. And the pitch. Swung and grounded to second base. Could be two. Knobloch fields. Goes to second one. Back to first, double play. And the Yankees turn it, and Pettit gets out of the inning.
3 outs on 2 pitches ended the 7th. In the 8th, the Yankees inched along towards a championship.
Here's the 3-1 pitch. There goes Jeter. Pitch on the way. Chop to high. Chopper to the first baseman, Leyris. Over it again, and Leyris tries for it, and safe.
Absolute wrong decision in the heat of battle.
Bases loaded, 1 out, top of the 8th.
Kevin Brown with his back to the wall, as are the Padres.
The pitch swung on and line, base hit, left field. Scoring is Jeter, rounding third O'Neill, they hold him up. It's a base hit.
And the Padres are really in deep trouble right now.
The infield was in for a play at the plate. Roches made contact and hit a soft liner over Goldman's head. It's a base hit and an RBI for Roches, and the Yankees take a 2-0 lead.
Ricky Leday finally got the ball out of the infield for the Yankees with a sacrifice fly that made the score 3-0. Brown's night again ended bitterly, but the Padres would fight to the bitter end.
Getting closer and closer to their 24th World Championship.
The amazing Tony Gwynn started the 8th with a single, lifting his series average to 500. Jeff Nelson came in to face the 50-home run bat of Greg Vaughn. Pettit had given his team his best. The bullpen would make sure it was good enough. Next came Mariano Rivera, who took the lowest ERA in Major League postseason history into the 9th.
Yankees playing back, hoping to get the ground ball. Rivera deals, hit on the ground, double play ball to Jeter. Feed Knobloch 1, on to first, double play.
Finally, it was a first-year Yankee, putting the flourish on a series that put him in the pantheon of Yankee heroes of the fall.
Hit on the ground on a hop to Roches. Fields, throws across, in time, ball game over, World Series over. Yankees win. The Yankees win.
In our lifetime, we will probably never see this again. 125 wins, unheard of. They are an amazing baseball team. And if you are a New York Yankee fan, you should have a very broad smile on your face right now, because it doesn't get better than this.
For the San Diego Padres, there was no dishonor in defeat, only pride in how far they came and how many fans they brought with them. For the Yankees, there was the team of the century and the teammates of a lifetime.
This team, as far as what it's accomplished, it's kind of mind-boggling. I mean, nobody can believe the things that we've done. I've never been on a team where I felt like deserved to be in a World Series and to win a World Series as much as this team did. It's neat. It's neat to be part of it. And I think everybody in here should look around on that last night and remember, you know, this is a team that should be remembered for a long time.
You just cherish the moments that you have with these guys, because, you know, it's just one great, big, huge family that you never had, and now that you got it, you don't want to give it up.
I got toast! Gentlemen, we did it! We did it great! But this one's for the Strawberries!
Every team from now on that has a good season is going to be compared to this team, the 1998 Yankees. And I predict when the history of baseball is finally written, this will be the greatest team in the history of baseball.